Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what playing field guards do. Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And, Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So possession stays with the Blazers. It's Lillard for two. Deep two there, won't go. Leaving no doubt, slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Turns and slams it down.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Beverly, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Lillard to Whiteside. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it remains Portland basketball.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Lillard, D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Kawhi Leonard with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lillard, just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Beverly. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Portland has the ball. McCollum to Whiteside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. To Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Beverly into the front court. They're down 3. Williams. No, I missed a short one there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Beverly. to Leonard for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. The follow won't go either. Lillard to Whiteside. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Leonard smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he missed the free throw. Williams across the timeline. Margins 8. Fires the three, knocks it down. To Lillard. Jumper's good.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Leonard to Harkless. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Finishes at the rim. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Three at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Have to be careful inbounding the basketball. But good anticipation by the defense.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Kawhi Leonard against Tolliver. Nothing going here on that drive. And that's rebounded by Portland. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Leonard, and drains it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. C.J. McCollum. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Pulled down by Whiteside. McCollum into the front court. Down just a couple. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New personnel coming on for Terry Stotts.
Team foul number 1.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Subbing in for the Blazers, number 21.
Lillard. It's no good. Shots not going down to McCollum. With the flush, taking on all comers.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Lillard, great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. McCollum. Nurkic rocking the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
McCollum with the basketball. Down 2. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Paul George. That's his 3rd personal foul.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Williams. Lou Williams. 3 for 3 in this first half.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Tolliver. To Harkless. Has a look. Shot for Harkless, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good. From long range. That was slammed down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Trailblazers take over. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. So possession stays with the Blazers. Oh, he had it.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Blazers have the lead. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Whiteside clears the board. Sizing up the defense. Lillard to Nurkic. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
A pass stolen by Portland.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 11.
Here comes the screen. Lillard, tough matchup against George. McCollum to Lillard. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by McCollum. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Lillard. Here comes the screen. Paul George pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Damian Lillard, and he drains it.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
To Whiteside. Nurkic. To Lillard. Has a chance. Lillard shot, no good. Strong finisher, Paul George. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lillard, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
To Nurkic. Whoa, what a finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
George, message received, well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lillard, tough shot, he hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim, short. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Tolliver. Fires the three. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Rodney Hood. Runner here, won't go. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Clippers have it. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
George against the former first-rounder. Beyond the arc for three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. This game is all tied up. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after three.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in the position to win this ballgame.
Got it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Lillard. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Yusuf Nurkic. To Lillard. To McCollum. Dave rises. Shot by Lillard, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Gets it in the left corner. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Over to the right side. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Beverly to Leonard. To Beverly. 4-3. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Leonard. Do that.
And you can't lunge like that.
New blood coming in for both sides. George knocks down the three-pointer. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Leonard. George. Ooh, he'll take that.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Time to shuffle things up. Beverly. George. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Nurkic. McCollum. To Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. It's Lillard for 2. Not that time. It's George for 2, and he buries it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yeah, Paul George good on the quick release there.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Lillard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Beverly into the front court. Up 6. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To George. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's LA Clippers ball. George, defended by Yusuf Nurkic. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Lillard against Paul George. fires the three. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Here's Leonard for 2. Wide open look, won't go. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now